And now it's me. And now it is I, your humble lion, come before you to um to to uh um sleep. Honk shoe, me. Me. Hi guys. Hello everybody. Greetings. I apologize for bringing uh the end times upon us. And by that I mean Monday. Right? Am I got any Garfields in chat? Right? Haha. Lasagna. Jingle jingle jingle. Hi Rocket, how you doing? Hello. Greetings, one and all. Happy Monday. Hope y'all doing good. Give me 1 in 10 chat right now. How y'all doing? I am good. I'm fine. I'm excited. Fuck, stop. I'm excited. Equipment real time. Oh, that's so cute. What a precious fucking girl. She's so fucking cute and precious and adorable, and they give pets. What a baby. Hi, Akai. Lion Tail stream in bio. Check now. Yep. Get petted. Thank you. Thank you for the pets. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing great. I'm very excited because hey, I suppose hey, you can't do that. Hey, I'm watching you, Snap. You can't do that. You apologize right now. I started learning Godot because game dev is pretty fun. I'm fucking crazy. I cut the brakes. Wild card, bitches. I was. Yeah, I started learning Godot, and it's been really fun. I'm in yeah, you guys are. Rookroll's on a fucking hot streak. So, we're gonna be learning more today. And I kind of have a really funny idea where, how do I want to do this instead of just YOLOing it? Sorry. Brakes, I need those. Nuh-uh. You don't need the brakes. There's no brakes in this gravy train, baby. What I think might be really funny is I'm working with a practice project right now, right? But it's all squares. It's literally all squares and rectangles. I think it might be really, really funny if um chat. This could actually be really funny. Here's what we'll do. I don't have any actual sprites or assets for this project that I'm working on. It's just a practice project. I'm not really looking to make anything of it. If you guys want to make and send me assets, sprites to use on this practice, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Let me pull up my project. Let me show you guys what I'm cooking with, okay? Hold on. Don't do anything. Don't do anything until you see what I'm talking about. Don't do anything. Put that pen down. Let me actually capture. Let me do it. I need to do a display capture of this. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So here's what I'm cooking with. Okay, let me run it. It's a little twin stick, like mech sort of shooter thing. Okay, right? As you can see, it's just all boxes, right? I have different guns I can switch to, right? But like it's all boxes and it looks really bad. So like I'm currently doing anything. If you guys want to like make really stupid assets, it can be the lowest quality shit. I will use them. I'll import them. Okay. Here's what I got. Okay. We have the player greed square. We have the weapons. We have a dual cannon and we have a minigun. And then we have the enemies as red squares. We have 4 assets I need. It's not strictly Vampire Survivors because I control where and that's my debug. Ignore that. I control shooting and aiming, whereas in Vampire Survivors you don't do that. And something I was thinking about last night. I currently have with a minigun. I just cycle through 3 different bullets and just offset 2 of them. But it's like if you notice like the pattern of the spray, it's very uniform. I think instead what I want to do, 'cause I have these 3 fucking if statements to make this happen. I think what I want to do is I just wanted to like get a random value. Here's what I want to do. I want to get var random bullet offset equals rand f. And rand f, is there, can I specify a range? Yes, I can. Rand f, is it rand f range? Underscore range. Get a random float integer, random float number from the range. We'll do negative 0.075 to 0.075. And instead of doing it this way, plus random bullet offset. And that should make it, oh, oh. And that should, huh? Oh. Oh, it's not doing, it's not holding it down anymore. It's the same survive, yeah. Is that Java? Because it doesn't look Python. Could be C sharp. It's derived from Python. It's its own thing called GD script, Godot script. It's a derivation of Python, but not quite Python. It does support C sharp though. So if you're coming from like Unity, is a pretty fairly easy transition. What did I do differently? Is pressed. Oh, I spelled offset wrong. Whoops. Haha. Why is it still? I'm holding the button down. Timer starts. If timer is stopped. Oh. There we go. Oh, that's so cool. So now if you look at the spray pattern for the minigun, instead of it being a cycle of like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, cycling between 3 different points, it's actually shooting on a random spread between a range. Yeah, isn't that cool? It's amazing how fast the computer can generate that number. You know what I mean? Also, I have a problem. The path 2D is not following the player for this enemy spawning. There we go. That's better. So poggers, bestie. So now enemies will always spawn around me instead of. I wanted to experiment a bit with the spawning mechanic. I think because I'm going for like I'm kind of having the idea of like making like a horde, like twin stick shooter. Whee! Bam, 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 bam. I want his AoE on it. It's really cool. It's for real. I have an idea. I need to experiment a little bit to figure out if I can do it correctly. Static Shiv. There's a couple of different things I want to try. Like a Tesla weapon could be pretty cool. You know what? Let's do a Tesla weapon. Let's see if we can figure out how to do that. So I'm going to make a new scene. I'm going to call it an area 2D. And we're going to call this, we're going to call it gun, we'll call it gun 3. Okay, what I need to do is make a I need to first and foremost make a collision. Oh, okay. I need to think about how a Tesla weapon would work. Hmm. But yeah, I'm cooking with that. If you guys want to put like just put in the art channel RTE in my Discord exclamation point Discord. Um, if you guys want to put in some stupid ass assets, if you do make an MS Paint, just make sure they're PNGs, and I think it might be kind of funny. A railgun? We could do a railgun, but it shoots really slowly. Okay, let's do a railgun, because that's simpler to make in my brain than a Tesla gun. We'll come back to the Tesla gun. I need a collision shape, not an area. Whoops. We need to make it. We need to give it collision. Actually, it needs to be a rectangle. And we're gonna give it a color rect. We'll give it a color of like, we'll do like blue. And then we'll make it like, let's make it super long. That's gun 2. I kind of want gun 2 to offset a little bit. Let me just bring it down. Yeah, there we go. Like a little side minigun. So I'm thinking the green square is the player. That's like the mech, right? And he has like arms that have the weapon mounts, right? So let's do. We're doing like a railgun. I am starting to get a hold of how the we need a weapon pivot right in the middle, and then we need the color to be a child of that, and then we need to make a shooting point marker 2D. Right at the tip. Oh yeah, and I have bullet projectiles too. Yeah, exactly. Good OS, I might say. Shut up! Shut up! Oh, fuck, I forgot to edit the channel. Okay. Now let me add the scripts. And And for this, I need to create this as a unique name. I'm just going to copy this, use it. Damage is going to be the resolution of the pics. Squares. Make them squares if you can. But it doesn't really matter because Godot can resize. If make them trend towards bigger, like maybe try to make at least 500 by 500, and make them squares, because I can just resize them down. Do 512. 512 by 512. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Bay! You cutie patootie. How you doing, friendo? Damage is gonna be like, we'll make him like 3. No, just 5. 5 damage. Timer wait time between shots is gonna be like 3. We'll give it like a var pierce equals, start with 5. Okay. Okay, new bullet, instantiate, overview, get trigger, get that through, no offset. No offset. And then I need to go into game. Or my player rather, and then I add the make sure my project settings, input maps, change weapon 3. Here's my shitty, awful script for changing the weapon. So change weapon 3. If current weapon is not the third one, get the current weapon, free it from the queue, and gun 3. Okay, we gotta save this as gun 3. EP and working. Nice. Okay, maybe make this 10. And then I need to pull up my other project. I need to pull up my first tutorial project so I can copy that because I don't remember how to do it. Because I did Pierce here. I need to figure out how to do it again. Oh, do I need to make a new bullet? I think I do. This coordinates is not needed. Do I need to do it here? I'll need to make a new bullet scene. Bullets in area 2D. We'll call this bullet 2, just for temporarily. It needs a collision. And it's going to be a rectangle. It needs a rect. We're going to give it like a blue with a bit of red. A darker blue. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let me go ahead and just create that real quick. Okay, there it is. Actually, we'll make the collision shape. We'll make it a bit bigger than the projectile, just to make it seem a little bit more fair. Gun 3, okay. And then bullet 2. Okay, cool. Add a script. 2.ts. Alright. Bullet max pierce equals, so 10. Damage equals, I don't know, 1. Because I think the bullet is passing damage to it, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe we don't need to do this. No, we do need to do this. We need to do this. I need to apply sprites to it, so we'll do it this way. Um, so it's going to be very fast. So let's give it the physics process. Run on delta time. Speed equals, we'll do like fucking 2000. Make it super fast. Direction equals. Okay, so we give it the angle, give it the speed. And I think that's kind of all we need. So let's go ahead and make the actual on body entered signal. Hook it up so we know when we enter a body, we enter into another collision. God damn it. I know, it's difficult. If enemies pierced, is that a yes, okay. Okay. Enemies pierced is Hi Calazune, how you doing, bud? Listen, bull max pierce. This Q free function just removes, it just deletes the instance. It despawns the bullet, basically. If you were wondering what the terminology is. So else enemies pierced equals enemies pierced equals plus equals 1, which is shorthand for increment by 1. So take enemies pierced, add 1 to it. That's what plus equals means. If body.has method take damage, body.take damage. Yeah! Roz Lonnie Eater, you're a fucking goblin, Astral. Okay, so basically we're just checking to make sure that the enemy the bullet has interacted with. So it entered the enemy's hitbox, is what this function throws. Basically, so how this works is a big mechanic, you could say, of Godot is that a lot of these nodes that you create, which is like the entire basic unit of your game, the player's a node, the enemies are a node, the guns, the projectiles, they're all nodes. And each of the nodes have signals they can emit when things happen. And you can hook these signals up to different functions, different scenes. So, for example, when this bullet, it's flying forward, and when it hits a hitbox, like a collision shape or a kinematic character or whatever, it emits a signal called on body entered, or called body entered. Like, oh hey, I entered a body. I'm emitting a signal telling everyone that I entered a body, and it sends the data for the body it entered. So basically, I can double click body entered here and hook it up to a function in a specific script. So right here, it's called on body entered. You're a node. I'll fucking node you. I'll make you a node. I'll make you a node. You're there. You're a node now. You're called the collision shape is called Elixir. So now if I have to go back to gun 3. Instead of loading bullet 1, it's supposed to load bullet 2. Okay, and then in the game, in the player rather, You're loading gun 3. Okay, cool. Let's check see if it works. Ooh! But currently it is not interacting with anything because the bullet is set to the wrong mask. Wait, what is it? It's supposed to be on mask 2. That's right. Yeah, it works. Isn't that cool? But I need to crank up the pierce value like crazy. Let's like 30. 50, you think? Okay, I'm gonna make it 50 and I'm gonna make it faster. So we'll go 3,000 speed. Oh, whoops, I clicked on the whoops. Oh. Huh? Oh. Switching back to the minigun crashes. My music is over. Why does it crash? Q free and base null instance, so it's not finding. So gun 3. Oh, is that why? You fucking stupid ass. There we go. The G in gun 3 wasn't capitalized, so it was crashing the game whenever I tried to switch off of it. Ha! Why is it? Get off of me. Oh, it's just so fast. Oh, it's so fast. It actually isn't. Oh, I said 33,000. Whoops, I misclicked. That's my bad. That is my bad. We had a Mario 64 LBJ BLJ situation on our hands where the projectile was moving so fast. The collision box was actually just like just teleporting behind the enemy. There we go. It works. Isn't that cool? That's cool. Easy. Game Maker like 10 years ago. Nice. I know a ton of shmup game devs. If you need help in specific directions, maybe I'll come up with something for you. Oh, I appreciate it. Stretch the collision box with speed. I could. But do I want to do that right now? No. What I want to try doing is right now all I have for spawning enemies is like a little path. Basically, it goes around and around and around. Basically, every time it wants to spawn an enemy, it chooses a random point on this line and spawns an enemy. But what I actually kind of want to try doing is making like a nest. So I'm gonna make a new scene. We're gonna make it a hmm. We're gonna make it a character, body 2D. We're gonna call it nest. Okay, and I'm gonna go the I'm gonna give it a collision shape. So this is gonna be a circle for now. And then we'll just give it a rect just for temporary, just for debug. How do I want to do this? I want these to spawn, and I want them to spawn enemies in waves. So we're going to make a script. We're gonna need a timer. So let's make a okay, and we're gonna make a ready function. So when this spawns, it's gonna do these things first. Time equals. Look at it like a 10-second timer. Okay, because it's gonna add it. Okay, and then what is it gonna do? When the player, I think it's when the player gets close to it. I want it to spawn enemies every 10 seconds. Right? So let's get spawn counter. Let's keep our naming conventions the same. Spawn. Okay. Spawn counter. Want some colors for the projectile? It's just black and white. It's up to you. Literally anything you guys want. I'll put it in the game so long as it's safe for work. Okay. So we need to make a new collision shape. Because it's called collision. And we'll call this the spawn shape. Spawn area. Player detection. What will make it not safe for work? I don't know. I'm literally Elixir. My bit for this stream is these temporary assets that I have. Right? They look awful. So I want Stream to send me the shittiest assets they can possibly make, or good assets. It's up to you guys. And I'll use them. Okay, so I need to make this a circle. I'm gonna make it fairly large. Maybe not that big. Do it like that. We'll save it as a unique name so we can access it in the script easy. What inspired this stream? I'm learning how to do game dev. This is the learning stream. I'm experimenting with different ways of doing things because I like game dev. I think it's fun. You get bots? Oh yeah, it's whatever. It happens. I'm just trying it out. I want to game dev, and it's fun. So what we're gonna do to make this work? We're going to get the hmm. Um. No, it's not a player. I need to change the type to a area 2D. And then I give it. Wait, you know what? There we go. Instead of accessing, this is a unique name. We access the area 2D as a unique name. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our node of... Fuck. Body entered. And we're going to hook it up into the nest. But specifically, we need to go into the inspector. We need to go to, for area 2D, we need to go to collision, and we need to put the player on a different. The enemies are on layer 2, I think. Oh, so we're fine. We're fine. Okay, never mind. I don't even need to change that. Cool. So this is on layer 1. It's only detecting things on layer 1. So it should only be the player that enters this. So what we're going to do is we're going to spawn timer.start. Start the timer. Choose a var random enemy count equals randf range. We'll do from 1 to... I'll do like 1 to 50. How about that? Just to start. No, make it more interesting. We'll do 10 to 50. 10 to 75, actually. No, 10 to 100. No, we'll call this, you know what we'll do? Wave timer. And then we'll make another timer, var spawn timer. And let's do the same thing. Spawn timer dot wait time equals randf. How quickly do I want these things to spawn from the nest? Do I want to do this, or do I want to do it like a set interval? What do you guys think? The rate at which enemies spew out of the nest, should it be a set interval, or should it be a random? So if it was set, enemies would come out of the nest every like 100th of a second or 10th of a second. Or if it was random, every time a player enters the area, it would randomly choose a rate at which to... You know what? It should be a set interval. So we'll do like 0.1, 0.1. Wave time it up. One shot equals true. What the fuck? And then add sad child. I saw that, don't worry. Okay. So what we're gonna do for enemy in random enemy count dot size. No. Wait, range-based for loop. For enemy in range 0 to random enemy count -1. we need to get const equals preload enemy var new enemy equals enemy dot instantiate. Then we need to add it to the get tree dot get root. Right. Right. So the nest is going to be it's going to be a child of the game node. So fine, yeah. Get root dot. Okay, so new enemy dot global position equals make a new marker. We'll call it spawn point. I'll access this as a unique ID equals spawn point dot global position. So when the enemy is spawned in, you want to set its position to the spawn point of the nest, so it doesn't spawn in the middle of the screen. It doesn't spawn at 0, 0 in the global coordinates. And then I think we're good. We just instantiate it, right? So the game, how is the game spawning enemies? So I'm gonna do get parent instead. Dot add child. Okay, and then just to test, we will make a so we'll just make a new function called func spawn nest. Our new nest equals preload. I need to save this as nest.tscn. Instantiate new var new nest dot global position equals path. Yo, you know, okay, we'll do that. Yeah, that makes most sense for just a test. Path follow to d dot progress ratio equals grand f. So choose a random point along the progress route of that. The new enemy dot path follow to the global position. Hi, no one. How you doing, bud? used a couple times. And then we'll just take all this and just Control K it just to comment it out. It's Godot scripts. Okay, this needs to be a lot more intense. It works, I think. We need like 75. Oh, the frame rate. Oh, we know what we need to offset it slightly. Like weird Python. Yeah, it's a derivation of Python. You're right. Let's just make it easier. 1. I in range 1. Spawn, spawn, spawn. And we need to get a random offset so they don't all spawn on top of each other. Bar rand spawn offset equals rand f. And Python, you get into the fun stuff. Yeah, you get right into it. Godot random offset. Um, circle, I guess. Oh, okay. We need a oh shit. We need a Godot random vector 2. This project, thank you. Yeah, if you want to add assets to this stupid ass little project I'm doing, throw them into the RTE channel in the Discord. I want to. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Good to you. Because if they all spawn super, actually no, they wouldn't because I have a spawn timer. I have a spawn timer. So we need to do spawn timer dot start. And then we need to do if spawn timer dot is stopped, add it. Okay, that didn't work. The enemies? Oh, yo, perfect. Kayani, perfect. Perfect. Put that off screen. Windows Explorer, dangerous thing to show on screen. Godot projects, running project 2 assets. Okay, let's go to the enemies. Instead of a color rect, we'll change the type to a sprite 2D. Oh! Okay, I have to edit the collision shape to be a circle. Okay, how does this look? Alright, the enemies aren't spawning. Okay, I gotta fix that problem first. That's an enemy. Yes, it is. Spawn timer start. Times 1. Hmm. We need. I need to make a label debug. This has a unique name. Debug dot text equals spawn timer dot time left. Value type float. Is this time left is returning a float, and then dot text requires a oh, duh. Just cast it as a string. Duh. Duh. This music. Huh? What? Oh, whoops. Okay, so if spawn timer dot is stopped, spawn timer dot start. What? Unexpected indent and oh. Huh? Shut up. Huh? Shut up. Huh? What? Oh my god, it's so slow. Wait, that gives me a really good idea. Oh my god, that gives me a really good idea, chat. That gives me a really fucking good idea for. Oh, it's big. But I'm gonna worry about that later. That gives me a really good idea. Yeah, spawning enemies. Nothing works when it should. Yep. Also, thank you, Rocket. For the railgun projectile. Where is my project files? So we're going to bullet 2, replace this with a sprite. Perfect. We'll drag the uh, huh? Wee! I just needs to be smaller. That's right. What am I doing? The player's supposed to be again. It's supposed to be. They're supposed to be like a mech. Ooh, look at it go! Look at it go! Wee! All right. Actually, center things, unlike Mojang. Yeah, I'm a good game dev. So why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? Okay, so we'll do equals string. Give it a new line. Random enemy count. Random enemy count. Huh? Oops. Godot. Yeah, hi Boxo, how you doing? Oh well, first off, it's a float, so I need this to be what's the random integer? Godot random int. What is the function? Rand I range. Okay. Oh, my music. Rand I range. That's spawning 93. That's spawning 91. 26, 95. Okay. But they're not. Guess what? What's up, bud? They're not doing it. Ay, ay, ay. Real good. Very nice. You know what? Let's just get rid of the timer stuff. The enemies work, Kayani. I need to go into the player real quick. Moving platform. Tab 1, I think is what I need to do. Just disable them all. Fuck it. Okay, how did I fix this in my tutorial project? I don't remember. Yeah, just one. Oh, and then I need to go into the enemy as well. And turn off their floor layer as well. Their moving platform floor layer. There we go. No, they don't stick to me. Huh? What? What is wrong with the fucking indentation? Huh? Huh? Oh. Well, it spawns an enemy, but it doesn't repeatedly spawn an enemy. The empty casings go. I don't know. That's a detail I haven't considered yet. The bullets just, I think they literally just keep flying forever. So when the player enters their body, it type, just get rid of that. Fuck it. Fuck the timers for now. Fuck the timers for now. We'll make a new function. How about this? Func spawn enemy count. Um, I'll just keep that separated, right? Casing just goes missing. Heritage Foundation? I wish, dude. Stray kittens I was talking about and I'm being love biting on attack. Yay! Kittens. Oh, you know what I should do? I should make an array of new enemy objects. Okay, here's what we'll do. Um, good dough. Nice array. Limited range be a slow down with the game checking all those loose projectiles. Yes, I should probably clean them up. And that's actually a pretty easy thing to do. That's probably a good practice. Equals 0. Yes. And then on the physics process, I need to make a constant speed and a constant range equals, we'll do 2000, whatever. So make sure it goes off screen, right? Distance plus equals speed times delta. And if traveled distance is greater than range, we just despawn it. We'll do the same thing. It's traveled distance equals plus equals speed times delta. If traveled distance is greater than range, view free. Despawn it. Huh? There. They are getting collected now. Okay, so I need to figure out the spawning mechanism. So for every, starting from 1 to, we'll say 75, it's gonna spawn an enemy. You know, why am I doing it like this? Why not just do it like var new enemy equals preload dot instantiate? Why not just do it on one line? Of course, it still doesn't work. Um, so what I want to do. Spawn timer. If spawn timer dot is stopped, do all this, and then spawn timer dot start. Hi, Scratch. Isn't minigun ammo pick? All right, let's check it out. What the hell, Socks? Hi, Socks. Hello, hello, hello.
Thanks for the follow.
Hey, friendo. Hidden Artist, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in, Socks. How you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. Hope you're doing fantastic. Everybody, hello. I am Nanners. I stream whatever I want, whenever I want, and I have... I don't know if you call it consistency, but, you know, I have something. I got what my mama gave me. Hee hee. How you guys doing? You're doing software? Yes, I saw. That's very cool. Yeah, this is why I asked you the other day in DMs, Socks, if you knew Godot. Because I wanted to know if you could help me solve a bug. But I solved it on my own. I'm so smart. How you doing? How was your game dev? Good to see ya. Much appreciated if you bring your folks over. I heckin' adore you. You're so smart. Yay. Fix bugs. Hooray. Imper Sparrow. Thanks for all, bud. Welcome on in. Fix bugs. Hooray. I am learning Godot. This is a Godot learning stream. Let me show you what I got so far. It crashed. It's like a little twin stick mech thing, right? Pretty cool. Isn't it pretty cool? You can switch weapons. Oh, the game crashed. Oh. So we have like a big chunky dual arm cannon. So imagine this is like a mech warrior mech, right? Where it's like it's a big mech with like two arms and there's guns on the arms, right? That's the vibe I'm going for it. It's like a big chunky dual cannon. We have a super fast firing low damage minigun. And then we have like we have a railgun that has like huge pierce. It's cool. It's been really fun figuring it out. That's what I'm working with right now. So, folks, if you like this kind of content, hit the follow button down below. It's literally free and helps me out a ton. Or consider subbing to get those ad-free emotes. Or give the gift of the tail grab pass to folks today. Very fun. We do have a bit of a fundraiser goal going on right now. Because I have a ton of assets ready to go to do VTubing with ARKit. I got the iPhone, I got the mounts, I'm ready to go. I just don't have my model. I figured out does not actually have any ARKit blend shapes, so I have to commission someone to add those on. So that's the goal at the top of the screen. Bing bada boom. Big love all around. Yes, Rocket is right. As you can see, it's kind of boring. It's all blocky, right? I have the nests, I have the enemies, I have the mech, the guns, and I or something, I don't know. So, what we're doing is, if you guys want to draw like a really shitty asset in MS Paint, post it in the Discord in my ArtThe channel, and I'll go through them and potentially use them in this stupid little learning project that I'm doing. Just make a little meme game. That could be fun. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to figure out a new way to spawn enemies into the game. So right now, I'm trying to make a nest. A nest from which enemies spawn out of. Do bits count to the goal? Unfortunately, no, they do not.
Do bits count to the goal?
Unfortunately, bits do not count towards the goal. It is a donation goal, so if you want to contribute to that, there is the money hole panel down below stream, with which you can contribute through which, via which, I don't know. We're trying to make it so these nests, right? They're currently represented as white squares. So if you guys want to make an asset for it, teehee. I miss paint time. I'm trying to make it so these nests spawn a random number of enemies. Huh? He's back? Damn, the double raid? Are you okay, Socks? The double raid. The TTS guy trying to say goal sounded like a stummy rumble. Oh, really? I'm back again. That's crazy. Welcome. Hey, everybody. I'm Nanners. I stream live to fix a bug and then brought them back over. That's so funny. You're so adorable. What the hell? A rough at you. You fucking dog. I appreciate you, bud. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm trying to make it so we're generating a random number of enemies right here, and then we're passing through this function. And basically what I want it to do is I want the nest to create an object, create a new enemy, and then spawn it. Like, spawn n number of enemies. Like, for example, it rolls 70 in the random integer. 75. I want it to spawn 75 enemies, but currently it's only spawning like 1. And I have a for loop set up ready to do that, but I don't know why it's not. You know what I think I need to do instead? Because the for loop is gonna. So what's I think it's happening is the for loop begins at 1. It checks if the spawn timer is stopped. It is stopped. So it does all this and then starts the timer. The timer is currently 0.1 second, but I think this thing can iterate way faster than a tenth of a second. So when this finishes, it's gonna go to 2, check if spawn timer is stopped. This clock cycle is happening way fucking faster than a tenth of a second. So this is actually not true. So it's just skipping that. And it's doing all 75 basically instantaneously because it's not checking anything. So I think that's what's going on. So instead, what I think I need to do is I need to make that for loop wait. Godot. For loop wait for timer. Or do I want to do it this way? So what we'll do, here's what we'll do. Var random enemy count equals 0. And then we'll do random enemy count. Initialize that there. When the player enters it. And then we'll do spawn timer start. So instead of doing it this way, we'll go into the node, get the, we'll make a timer, call it spawn timer, and access it as a unique name. So, where's the timeout signal? Hello? There you are. We'll hook it up into Nest, so we get this new function. So every time that spawn timer stops, it'll start this function. Hi Volk, how you doing, bud? And now it's not doing anything. I don't want wave timer. Bar counter equals 0. If counter is greater than or equal to random enemy count. Making games in Godot 2. Yeah. If counter so if we're going to spawn timer, stop the timer. Else do this, then iterate. I'm really sad that Godot doesn't have plus plus for quick iteration, so I had to do plus equals 1. But it's whatever, I guess. It does not work. It should work. Why isn't it working? We'll do gug text equals spawn timer started. Oh, 4. Oh yeah, I don't have song requests. Sorry. I never set it up. I'm very lazy. I'm sorry. Okay, let's not do it this way. What we're gonna do is while bar counter equals 0, bar and random enemy count equals 0. Counter is less than random enemy count. Also uncommented. Thank you for the follow, bud. Much appreciated. If count fuck. While random enemy count is less than, so it's gonna do spawn timer is stopped. If the timer isn't going, if the timer's stopped. Timer counter plus equals 1. God damn it. Oh, that is immediately a memory leak. Immediate memory leak. Wait for timer timeout. fuzz effect. The fuzz effect. You listen to weird music and also feel strangely sticky all the time. Blocking the engine. Anything anyway. Create a timer and connect the function to the timeout signal and let the engine run the main loop. Grenade launcher. Yeah, I want to do more weapons, but I need to figure this out first so I can actually have something to shoot at. Hmm. I think what I need to do is I need to create. Here's what I'm gonna do. For var enemy array Godot arrays. Godot init array declare array of size n. So this needs to be of type array. Godot append to array. Godot array.append. Look at the array documentation. Common music, I know. Method append. Another array. Appends an element to the end of the array. Alias of pushback. Okay, good. That's what I wanted to know. For enemy array. Array. For in count range 0 to count, right? Var new enemy equals preload enemy scene dot instantiate enemy array dot append the new enemy. And then we'll just do something really stupid. Equals enemy array at 0 plus new line. This is a really dumb idea, and it crashed. This is not gonna work the way I think it does, but we'll try. Oh! Yeah, it worked. It worked. 32856. They all have the same ID. Oh wait, no, they don't. What if I don't instantiate them? It still doesn't. They're all the same. So what if I do const enemy equals reload enemy bar new enemy equals enemy dot instantiate it inside the loop? No, they all still have the same ID. So it's only really creating two enemies. What am I supposed to fucking do? Hmm. It's so costly because I hate when people tell me what to do. Why? This feels like it should be a really simple thing to do. This feels like it should be way simpler than it is. So why is it so hard? Tail grab for bribes. You drive a hard bargain. You drive a hard bargain, Kayani, but I'm still gonna have to decline. You know what I will do? You know what I will do, chat? I will go get a soda. I live on the edge. You can't stop me. Yeah. Well, how many are there? There's about four. Okay, do it. Soda! Okay. Let me look up. See if somebody else has solved the problem already. Hmm. I win. Swipe. All right. I needed to create what I wanted to do. I wanted to start spawn timer to start. I wanted to do this. So instead of doing a range, instead of doing this, let's go back to that timer. Const enemy equals preload var new enemy equals enemy dot instantiate, and then we want to get parent dot add child new enemy. Whoops. We got nest art. Yo, nest art. All right, cool. I'm gonna place the color rect with a sprite. Sprite cranberry. To Godot projects, use assets. We'll need to get rid of the corners, the background, and make it transparent. Okay, back to this. Wait, okay, they're not spawning enemies at all anymore. Um, okay, what I'm gonna do is temporarily make this circle really small. Really small. How do you solve enemies stop sticking to the player? Let's see, Godot. Hope you've been having fun with it. Only stopping by for a bit. Hi, Krylie. Yeah, it's been really fun. How do you stop enemies sticking to the player? So, the Godot has a little quirky thing with like character model 2Ds, character body 2Ds, where you know in how in CS:GO, if you're standing on top of another player in your team, it's like you have your buddy standing below you, and then you jump on top of him. When you both move forward, the person on top, his movement speed is doubled. 1 second, sorry. Something just knocked on my door. I don't know what it was. Um, so if you both move at the same time, the person standing on top, his movement speed is doubled. It's because technically Godot thinks that the player on the bottom is a moving platform. So in order to get you moving relative to the platform, it needs to increase your movement speed on top. So a similar thing is happening here, where most things with collision, like a character body, for example, they're treated as moving platforms when you're staying on top of them. So there's this thing called moving platforms in the character body 2D properties. And basically, you just turn off the floor layer, like 1, for example, and the same thing on the enemy. So that the enemies and players will no longer treat each other as moving platforms and therefore stick to them. That is how I learned it. On area 2D, a body entered. Um, it does it have something to do with the collision? Maybe? Just turn off this. What about the mask? Okay, turn the layer back on, increase the size of the area 2D. Oh, the clear detection. Like that. Hmm. Physics layer, this collision 2D object scans. So the nest should actually be looking at mask 1. Huh? This music feels so appropriate right now, you have no idea. Huh? Two? No. Uh, what? What? Huh? How the hell? So it's monitoring mask. It's monitoring layer 1. Only the player should be on layer 1. Well, and the nest. The nest and player should be on level 1. Layer 1. Enemies should be on layer 2. Bullets should be on layer 1. No, they should be on layer 3, actually. And collide with things on layer 2. The nest should be on layer 1, monitoring layer 1 for the player. Layer 2 under... Kayani?
That's almost the whole year.
Thank you for the gift sub to Rocket. Much appreciated, chat. Connie, you're such a sweetheart. I'll give you a big smooch. Mwah. Which means we're only 2 gift subs away from the next art giveaway. Not gift subs, just subs in general. I changed it. God damn it. If you guys want to win some free art... Oh, my fucking phone! Ah! If you guys want to win some free art... I also am practicing art. So I will draw you, or whatever you want, every 5 gifts, every 5 subs. We're only 2 away. Ugh. Come here, you. Dude, it's almost been 3 weeks since I went to LensCrafters to get a replacement for my glasses. Remember when they you guys remember when my glasses exploded on stream? Yeah, it's been almost 3 weeks since I went and got them, asked them to get them replaced. So ha ha ha. Could it be that the enemy ain't there? Layer 2 over layer 1. I think they're layered on top of each other, but they shouldn't interact because the layer is the layer that they're on. It's like in an art program, and they're layered on top of each other. The mask is the layer that they monitor for collision. So while the enemy is on layer 2, but it's looking at mask 1 for collision. Basically, it's looking for the player. It only collides with the player. They don't collide with each other. Because if I set this to mask 2 as well, you can't see it because enemies don't fucking spawn. But you get the idea. Why the fuck aren't these spawning enemies? Is what I need to know. Get rid of wave timer. Wave timer's stupid. Oh, you know what I think it is? This is not... Okay, hold on. Here's what we'll do. Func... Phys... Get the delta time physics process going. What would I even do here? I got an idea. Her enemy count equals 0. Random enemy count equals rand I range from 75 to 100. Start the timer. Actually, no, let's not even do that. What we'll do is, yeah, here, start the timer. So if spawn timer dot is stopped, cost enemy equals preload var new enemy equals enemy dot instantiate. I probably just copied this all from below, and then we do get parent dot add child new enemy, and then we do counter plus plus. plus equals 1. Current enemy count plus equals 1. And then we do spawn timer dot start again. Because this is a one shot. One shot. Actually, no. Let's not even do this. Fuck that. Spawn timer. And then we'll do our spawn time equals 0.1. 0.1. No, we'll just set this in the actual properties. 0.1 is a one shot and does not auto start. So spawn timer dot start. Stop. Let's also disconnect that. Whoops. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean global position? Direction to player dot global position. Yeah, it's okay. Well, I mean, it's doing something. I don't know if it's doing what I wanted it to do, but it's doing something. Stem the tide, chat. Oops. Okay, there's some changes I need to do. New enemy dot global position equals spawn point dot global position. Isn't that neat? Isn't that so cool? It works now. But what I'm going to do is make it so they collide on 2. They collide with each other. And then I don't want them to collide. Nest is on layer 1, right? So actually, I want them to be on layer 4. So the player, I want you to collide with 4. Enemies, I don't want to collide with 4. Bullets, I want to collide with 4. Isn't that cool? Look at it. We did it. And they're a lot more voluminous now that they collide with each other now. There goes the frame rate. All right, I need to also make it so. It stopped. And her enemy count is less than random enemy count. There, no, they spawn the amount they were intended to. And they stop spawning after they spawned all the enemies they wanted to. Isn't that cool? I need to give them a health value. We'll add a progress bar. Call it health. Add it as a unique name. No percentage. Oops. Theme overrides, colors, font color. No, styles. I want styles. Background, new style box, flat. I want this color to be. This is what the background. Let's do like a. Like that, and then for the fill, we'll do a new style box flat. Make it like a red. Cool. And then we'll go in and just script. So func on ready. I want them to set the health dot max value equal to health health dot value equal to health. I need a func take damage health minus equals damage health dot value minus equals damage. If health is less than equal to 0, Q free. Isn't that so cool? I can actually destroy the nests now. The minigun is just the best. I need to make it so that it does less damage. 0.25. And the gun 3's damage is 0.0. New bullet dot damage equals damage. We can put this It's here. Gun 3. New bullet damage equals damage. So the minigun does way less damage. It's got its damage significantly nerfed. In fact, 2 nerfed. That does way not enough damage. Actually, no, bring it up to. Oh, whoops! I didn't close that. Bring it up to 1.0. I want I want an AoE on the big double cannons. That's my thinking. Let me get some textures. Thank you for doing these, by the way, Rocket. That's very sweet of you. It's fun when chat gets to contribute like this. In fact, I had an AoE thing. Yeah, I have an AoE thing here. For AoE bool. Equals false. If AoE new bullet.aoe equals true. What's false? So bullet 1, this AoE code is not working. Oh, whoa. Is that killing multiple enemies at once? I can't tell. It should be. So I want this to set it visible when it hits an enemy. But it's currently not doing that. Scryer Vices, welcome on in. Good to see ya. Access his unique name. We circle dot set visible. Oh. Huh. While I'm at it, let me just get this real quick. Okay, so that doesn't work. So is it dot visible equals true? Nope. Set visible. Where's set visible? Okay, so instead of this, let's do Godot sprite set visible. Uh, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Hang to the pets. Why didn't that show on screen? Hmm. Whatever. Hmm. Dot show. It's not even doing the damage. I gotta figure out the damage first. The AoE damage. Have a good one, bud. Good to see ya. Much appreciated. Hope you have a good sleep. So we'll do print as a string AoE. Okay, so it should get all the enemies. Delp in the lips. Welcome on in. Good to see ya. Really fantastic. Thank you for the follow, bud. Much appreciated. Godot, get all enemies in area 2D. No. Get all enemies in collision 2D. Godot, damage all enemies in area. Hmm. AoE. Print is a string. String number of enemies. Hmm. Why is it doing this? Oh, is it because... Oh, you know what? Maybe it's because of collision shape 2D. What kind of properties do you have? Get overlapping bodies is a part of what? Area 2D. Defined by a collision shape 2D. Okay. So get overlapping bodies. Oh, wait. I think the AoE box's collision needs to be on layer 2. The bullets. Okay. I think I see. Mr. Stay Puft, welcome on in. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing fantastic. There we go. Now it's working. Obviously, it's way too big. Interesting. What is that fucking emote? What the? Oh my lord. Very funny. AoE is way too big. It needs to be smaller. Honestly, it needs to be even smaller. The railgun that pierces a fuckload of them. That's so cool. Okay. A rocket launcher would be a really good idea. And I think... Well, first things first, I want to get this working where it displays the AoE circle. And I'm not entirely sure how to make that work. Toggle visibility. Okay, so is there a property here? Visibility. So AoE circle. AoE circle dot visible equals true. That didn't work. AoE circle dot visible. AOE circle but visible equals false. What is going on here? Print is a string AOE circle dot visible. Oh, actually, I also need to adjust the size of the AOE circle because it is too big. It needs to be the same size as the actual. There we go. So func but ready AOE circle dot visible equals false. Bullets created, I want it to be invisible. But when it hits an enemy, I want it to show. Whatever, I'll worry about it later. We'll just disable this code for now. We won't worry about the AOE circle sprite. Okay, cool. Let's do. Let's put this over here. The quiet potato. Potato.
Thanks for the follow.
Welcome on in, bud. Thanks for the follow. Good to see you. Let's do a rocket launcher. We'll call it. It's in area 2D. Call it. What am I? It's gun 4. So this is gonna get saved. I need to attach a big cats. I know. I need a collision shape. A rocket launcher is gonna be a rectangle, of course. Beautiful and cute. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. Rect. Color rect. Oh, it's so bright. IRL, same dude. How you doing, Mars? Good to see you, friendo. Put the rocket launcher over here. Huh? Okay, and then we need a weapon pivot. Marker 2D. Call it weapon pivot. Make sure I'm getting this right from the other ones as well. Shape, the weapon pivot. Color rect is a child, a weapon pivot. And then we have another marker 2D called shooting point. This is at the tip of the barrel. What are you working on? What are you making? I'm just doing a little learning project. I'm just messing around, seeing what's fun, while I learn Godot. We're gonna make this we're gonna make it like an orange color. Yeah, that looks good. Let me go into the player script. Copy all this. I should really make this a dedicated function, but I am ungovernable. Weapon 4. Gun 4. Gun 4. 4. Go over here. Save this as gun4.tsn. How does it look if I press? I don't have that hotkey set up. Input map. Change weapon 4. Set it to 4. Close. Okay, now it should work. Yeah, I want to be like shoulder mounted. That'd be cool. But it needs to be bigger. Needs to be bigger. Boom, boom, boom. So what I'm gonna do with this one, this is gonna be unique name. This is going to be a more interesting gun. So I want to get so all the shooting is handled in the gun in the actual gun, not the player with a gun. So we're gonna do func physics, get the physics process going. So if uh, input dot is action pressed shoot I want to get Godot get mouse click coordinates. Um, Whoa, Volmancer, thank you for the follow, bud. Welcome on in. Good to see ya. Is action pressed? Does the input have an actual like get mouse coordinates? Is mouse button pressed? No, it does not return any coordinates. It doesn't seem like it does. We'll try something new. So instead of doing the physics process, we'll go into a new func called input. And using the documentation on the Godot docs website. Event is input event mouse button print event dot position. Oops. So it's relative to the player is where this is this is a. So what if I do global position? Is that a thing? Whoops, wrong button. No, that doesn't change anything. Okay. Relative to event position. It seems a floof and Godot in one spot. Hope you're having fun exploring. Yeah, it's been really fun. It's been really, really fun. Well, come on in. Uh, um, Godot, get mouse click global coordinates. Uh, mm, huh. Okay, what do you want to make? I have an idea in mind. Okay. Here's my game pitch to y'all that I've been working up my knowledge to, right? Um I want to make a game. I really like roguelikes. So my interest kind of lays there a little bit. I have an idea for a game that's a roguelike, except the gimmick is um you are a ship, a warship, like a modern warship, right? And the whole gimmick of the game is that like typically when you have games that feature like warships, it's usually like ships with big guns doing big artillery duels, torpedoes and submarines and shit like that, like World of Warships or shit like that, you know. But a facet of naval warfare that I've never seen, maybe like on a couple of handful like a handful of times, is the modern naval combat, like ship to ship engagements that take place over the horizon, like beyond visual range, with like missiles, ballistic missiles, anti ship missiles. So I want to make like an arcadey roguelike game like that, where like you're slinging missiles at radar contacts, and they're slinging missiles back at you, and you're like dodging and firing flares and chaff, and you can spec into like I want it to be super soundy, so it's like really satisfying sound. So like great, like you're launching missiles, you get like radar like warning beepers coming in that missiles inbound or whatever. Dodge, dodge. You have like your fucking close-in weapon systems opening up to destroy like incoming missiles or whatever, and it sounds like fucking Burt like miniguns. That would be so fucking fun. You make it arcadey, you make it fast. Because a lot of people think of like modern naval combat, and it's like it's just really boring. Your ship's just sitting there, and you're shooting missiles, and nothing's happening. Now you got to make it exciting in order for it to be fun, right? I'm not going for sim. I'm going for arcade. I think that could be a really fun game. Like the ship's speeds are all super fast, right? Like you're fucking deja vu drifting your destroyer or your frigate around or whatever while slinging missiles and dodging incoming like cruise missiles or whatever. You can't actually see the enemy on your map. It'd be like top down, right? But you can't actually see the enemy on your map because they're beyond visual range. So you're shooting at radar contacts, right? And you can launch decoys and chaff, or you can find like an upgrade that gives you a scout helicopter that can fly up into the air and get wider field of you can see farther and give you more reliable radar contacts. And I think it'd be really fun to have like a map mode where like Slay the Spire, where you progress down like a tree of maps, and each map is like a fight or like a shop or like a harbor or an upgrade or like a legendary upgrade or whatever. Where like you can change out the weapons on your ship. You can get new missiles, new weapon systems, new defensive techs. You can go like near future on it, like railguns or like directed energy defense weapons that can like shoot down cruise missiles or whatever with like lasers and shit. More advanced decoys. It could be like a near future thing where like there's like this big position like satellite system in orbit, and one of the legendary boss fights gives you access to it, so you can like have really reliable radar contacts for the rest of the run. That would be really fun. It'd be really fun. I'm just saying. That's the game that I really want to make, and I've been kind of learning and working up to it. So this project I'm making now is a stepping stone to that, right? To get more experience with the engine. Maybe you could have like a flotilla of ships, non-real weaponry. Yeah, of course. I think that'd be really fucking fun. So I'm working on it. I'm working up to it. Um, it gets get global mouse coordinates at on click. Get global mouse position. Okay, so instead of area 2D, let's extend node 2D. Um, and in the func physics, if input dot is action pressed, just shoot, because that's the mouse 1 button, right? Var mouse pause equals get viewport dot get global mouse position. And then we'll print string mouse pause. Non-existent function get global mouse position. Get viewport. Here's the viewport ancestor. Okay, and then get global position is a canvas item function. Extends no 2D. So this function shouldn't be a part of this. It should inherit from it. Thanks for the tail pulls, Kayani. Mouse input and coordinates. You know what? We'll just do get mouse click coordinates. We'll just do it the way I had it and see how that works. Okay. So what do I need to do? I need damage equals 3.0 of var damage. On one, a bullet one rather. AoE equals true. var AoE size equals. Oh, thank you for the pets, Nuke May. Get global tail position, yeah. So let's go into this and the collision shape. Do you have a transform value? Scale? 2D. No, bullet. Bullet 1, the AoE box. Collision shape 2D. Do you have a value here that I can change? I'm going to be present. Have a good stream. Oh, you've been such a wonderful man. Mwah. Godot collision shape 2D size property. This is in 2020. It should be still relevant. Each shape 2D object has its own properties. So circle shape. Ah! Okay, there we go. So, that. So in Gun 4, script, the AoE size has to be. We'll set it to 50. How about that? 50.0. Okay, I'll do var timer. So, func ready. Copy all this. Do 2.5. Okay, and now we need to do the physics process. Func. Cost, let's say rocket equals, I need to also make a new scene. This is an area 2D. This is bullet 3. Save it as bullet3.tscn. Just temporarily, that is a stub. This is preload. Bullet3.tscn. Var new rocket equals rocket instantiate. New rocket dot damage equals damage. New rocket dot AoE equals true equals AoE. New rocket dot AoE size equals AoE size. Because if I want to have multiple, I don't want to have an individual bullet for each gun, right? So it'd be better to have, like, for example, if I have multiple rocket type weapons, I would like for each gun, I would like to have just one rocket projectile and have that be editable to fit the parameters of each rocket launcher that's shooting it, right? So like I could have like the individual one I'm shooting, or I could have like a multiple launch rocket system, right? Maybe they all lock on. That'd be cool. So I want to be able to not have a million bullets, hit a million different rocket scenes, just one scene that can be molded to fit the use case of the gun. So we get the level root. Var level root equals get tree dot get root. Right. Yes. If timer dot is stopped. Okay, let's try something. Let's try something. Var new rocket. New rocket equals preload dot instantiate. Let me just get rid of this line right here. New rocket equals global position of the shooting point. Right. Equals shooting point dot global. New rocket dot global rotation equals shooting point dot global. And then we level root dot add child new rocket timer dot start. Okay, that crashed. Get root on null value. Here's what we'll do. So new input event mouse button. This sends an event and it gives me I want input dot position. I want event dot position. Where is this thing's position index? The position. Okay, we'll say var mouse chords. Equals event dot position. Probably just a vector 2D, right? Okay, I want this to fly to the mouse chords. So say new rocket dot destination equals mouse chords. Oh fuck, this is a difficult thing to do because position is a vector 2, 0, 0. Okay, so equals 0, 0. Okay, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay. Bar new rocket equals. Oh, wait. What are you working on? I'm just. Oh, that still crashes too. Damage. Bullet 3.tsc, and I actually have to do this now. Okay, so let's make a collision. Collision shape. Make it a new rectangle. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter right now. I'm huh? Stream elements, are you streamerbot? Are you okay, bud? Have none of my redeems been working? Why aren't you working? Integrations. No. Platforms. No. Stream apps. There we go. Oh, the missile. It's not connected to OBS. Okay, tools. WebSocket server settings. Enable WebSocket server, yes. Tools, WebSocket server settings. It's enabled. Okay, edit. OBS version 5. I don't know what the fuck. Whatever, that's fine. It's too hot for TV, it's true. 4455, yes. Connecting. You dodged. I did. I did. OBS WebSocket IP. Get rid of you. So that'd be. Does that work? With thunder to dodge. Well, the AIM-120 right now is pretty insane. It's very, very good. It's a very good missile. Whoa. Whoa. 44, 55. Yeah. Let's delete this. Add a new one. OBS web sockets. 45. Give me that password. There we go. Connected. So if I go here. Huh? It's connected according to. Yeah. That's true. Huh? I don't know. I have no idea. It's connected. It's borked. Let's go for it. So bullet 3. Bullet 3, bullet 3, bullet 3. We'll just add the script right now. Var damage, var AoE size. Right, that's what I want. Var chords. I'm sick with COVID. No, I love you, MJ. You're dippers. Hooray. Destination is what I called it. Y'all are so fucking sweet. MJ, I love you so much. Mwah, mwah. So funk, physics, process, bar, const speed equals, do 1500. Const, doesn't need range because it's, where'd he go on, where it wants to go? I don't know why my shit's broken. I'm sorry, chat. Var direction equals vector 2 dot right. Vector right dot rotation. Is that backwards? Rotated rotation, yes. I missed you so much. Take care. Feel better. Position plus equals direction times speed times delta. I need to get the distance between damage equals 5. AoE equals 10. AoE size equals 50.0. Which equals vector 2, 0, 0. Just to start. Default values that will get overridden as soon as it spawns in. Print as a string destination. Okay, so if input.is action just action pressed shoot new rocket.global position equals shooting point.global position new rocket.global rotation equals shooting point.global position add child level root dot add child new rocket. Right, does that work? If timer is not stopped. If timer dot is stopped. Timer dot start. Okay, and then we gotta add a sprite. It's a child with a collision shape. And we're gonna use that rocket one that that rocket gave us. Go to projects, learning project, assets, rockets. In the sprite, we go to this. Okay, make it smaller, obviously. Learning Blender to 3D print, but failures are common. Blender is what I will say. You know, Blender certainly is. Okay. Okay. So what I needed to do is that if position is equal to this, it's greater than or equal to destination, just in case. Normally I would do if it was equal to the destination. So if it's reached the coordinates, I would just say it to, do the damage. But sometimes if you set the speed too high, then it can actually overshoot the position, which means if it's just looking for equality, it's never going to see it because it's actually greater than it. So I have to make sure I get that right. Destination q.free. Let's just test that to make sure it works. Huh? Print as a string position plus string destination. First things first. This needs to be a. And we're getting the relative coordinates to the player, but we're getting the viewport coordinates, we're not getting the global coordinates. I need the global coordinates of a mouse click. How the fuck do I get that? Godot, get global mouse coordinates on click. Get global mouse position. Get... Huh? Try catch. Hello. Welcome on in. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome on in, buddy. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing fantastic. Everybody, hello. Welcome. I am Nanners. I'm big now. I stream whatever I want, whenever I want, and I have consistency with the most dramatic of air quotes. Welcome on in. Good to see you, everybody. How's it going? How was your software and game development stream, Trycatch? What were you up to? I have been learning Godot. This is a learning stream. And I'm trying to figure out a lot of different things. I need to get... oh, you know what I'll do? I'll do it in here. Destination equals get global mouse position. Will that work? Udemy Business. Oh boy. That doesn't work either. Okay, I am missing something here. Global position. It's still getting the local coordinates to the view screen. I don't want that. Well, how did it go? What were you guys talking about with Udemy Business? Get global mouse position. Returns mouse position in the canvas layer that this canvas item is in using the coordinate system of the canvas layer. So um uh bu- 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 this canvas item. So, maybe if I do on gun 4, what if we instead we do get tree dot get root. No, that didn't work. Okay, I didn't think that would work. Brick. How do I do this? It seems like it'd be a really simple thing to just get the... Oh, I guess it is relative to what, though? I guess. Run this again. So I want the bullet to fly towards that position. Um, so maybe we just do, let's try equals equals. Check for equality. That didn't work. Just going and going and going and going and going. Yo, maybe I should get the absolute value. Maybe that would be good. Good though, absolute value. Expected else? What? Huh? Else after ternary operator condition, if absolute value of position is greater than or equal to absolute value of destination, free. What do you mean else? Pass. Fuck off, dude. Oh, this is an error in here somewhere. Okay, sorry. It needs. Oh boy. Godot, absolute value of vector 2. Oh boy. Thank you, Kayani. Vector math. No. Vector 2 dot absolute value. 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 Alright, fucker. What? So do dot abs. Vector position string at position dot abs. That is a function. String of destination.abs position.abs is greater than or equal to destination.abs. There we go. Okay. So position position of the rocket so fuck. Why does it have to be so stupid? Why can't I just get frick. Ugh. Oh, a vector constrained within the viewport size. Oh. Okay, global mouse position already the whole current screen size. I can still read it, don't worry. Um okay. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. It's just how the hell am I supposed to get the mouse click coordinates of like the entire like I don't want just the view I want cuz the link thing. No problem. Don't worry about it. Come on. Start. The the position of the shooting point where the rocket spawns is global, but the destination, the coordinates of where I click are relative to the viewport. So 0, 0 of the world is like up here, right? But 0, 0 for the viewport is also up here. So if we move this way, 0, 0 for the world is still right there, but the viewport 0, 0 is still up here. So the I want to get mouse click coordinates relative to the world and not relative to the viewport, and I don't know how to do that. It seems like it should be a simple thing, but it's just not giving me any answers. Hmm. Um. Get mouse good O, get mouse coordinates relative to world coordinates. Okay, so what if I did instead get tree dot get roots dot get local mouse position. That crashes. So it's gone for get parent dot get parent. Oh, is it like okay, the destination. Okay, it's getting it's getting the map coordinates. Okay, good. Oh, maybe I'm getting the. Oh wait, maybe I'm doing it wrong. I want to get. I need the distance between. I need the distance between the destination and the position, right? Uh, so let's do bar distance to target equals the absolute value of the um well, if it was position versus minus, so if the destination is 0, 0, and the position is like 300, 300, for example. So 3 minus 0 is whatever, maybe 300. 0 minus 300 would be negative 300, but it's absolute value, so it wouldn't matter. Okay, so absolute value of position minus position is the absolute value of it's position minus destination dot absolute value. Print as a string distance to target. I can just stop printing this. If distance to target dot x and x equal to 0 and distance to target dot y is equal to 0, 2, 3. Okay, so initial distance to target. We'll do bar ready bar current distance to target equals the same function, but instead calculated every if current distance to target is greater than is equal to 0 or current distance to target dot x is equal to 0 and distance to target is equal to 0. No, okay, what we'll do here is if current distance to target is greater than initial distance to target. It's greater than or equal to. It's greater than. It's less than equal to 0. Vector 2. Q query. It hasn't worked. What? Enter variable declaration? I did. Position distance target is position minus destination. That absolute value. That should work. I don't. What do you mean? Expected end of statement after variable declaration found. Open parentheses instead. Our initial distance to target equals position minus destination dot absolute value. What? Func on func ready bar initial distance to target equals position minus destination absolute value. There we go. So print initial distance to target whoops. Ha, whoops, my bad. Huh? Oh. Oh, my brain. Oh. Fuck, dude. I need to get a distance to target, and you just every So what you want to do is you get the distance to target, right? Scroll up here, way up. That was one of the first things I printed in this debug line. Distance to target, right? So it's gonna get ever closer to 0. Dude, we go, travel bullet to mouse click. I don't know. I have to think about this one, I think, a little bit more. I think my logic is not great with the distance to calculation. Maybe. I'm not sure. Hmm. I'll have to think about that one. What else do I want to do with this stupid little game? I need to make it to the nests spawn procedurally. That's a pretty big... Procedural generation is a pretty big step, I think. I might have to think about that tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna call it for today. I think I am getting a little tired. My brain needs a rest. Yes, we're gonna slide over the ending screen. That is the plan. I'm making the call. Everybody, thanks for watching. Thank you for hanging out, having a good time, being very cool, and just kind of like straight bussing respectfully. You know what I mean, fam? Rizzing up the stream. Am I relatable to the young audience yet? But thanks for watching. All the subs, the bits, donos, follows, lurkers, chatters, and everybody in between. Thank you. Thank you for having a good one. I think we're doing some art tomorrow. And, you know, game dev is also kind of art. We'll see. We shall see what I'm feeling like tomorrow. Otherwise, y'all have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Don't forget to hit the follow button down below if you haven't already. It's literally free. Or subscribe to get those ad-free viewing, those emotes, my eternal gratitude, or chat. Pay it forward. Give the gift of the tail grab pass to definitely folks that deserve it. We are still 2 gift subs, not gift subs, just subs in general. We are 2 subs away from getting the next art giveaway ready to go. So if you want to win some free art, I will draw it tomorrow if I do art. So if you want to win some free art from me, I'll draw whatever you want. You know, and that'll be fun. I'm learning how to draw, so don't expect it to be fantastic. But I'm a fan of giving back. We are going to go say hi to Eddie, who I hope to God is still going to keep going. Oh, fuck. They're rating. Okay. Okay, thank God I listened. Let's go to... let me do some recon first. Okay, good. They just started. Excellent. We're gonna go Assault Akai with hammers. Akai is one of my best friends in the whole world. They are wonderful, very fucking funny, very good. Big love to them. Um, if you like my content, you like theirs even more. They're very fun. So go hang out, go say hi. Red message is gonna be just stare. Just Banana 3 stare. Use my emotes if you got them. If you don't, consider subscribing to get them. I actually think this is a follower emote. It is. So everyone should have access to Banana 3 stare so long, provided you are following. So do that. It's free. Spam that in Akai's channel. They are wonderful. I'll see you tomorrow. Whenever I get up. My schedule's fucked lately, man. It is. We're wilding it out here. We're making do. Big love to y'all. See you tomorrow. Follow, sub, dono for the model work so we can start VTubing. Money holes down below. Otherwise, yeah, okay. That's it. I'm done. Bye bye, everybody. Big love. Bye bye.